Continuing our election coverage in North Idaho, Proposition 2, the initiative that calls for Medicaid expansion, received a lot of support with about 62% of voters in favor of that expansion.
And that can be Medicaid coverage for an extra 62,000 Idaho residents. Our Nikki Torres with you more of your election coverage tonight. And Nikki, Reclaim Idaho, the group behind Prop 2, started campaigning a year and a half ago. Apparently, all that long hard work paid off.
Yeah, well, Nadine, Aaron, believe it or not, the whole idea for Proposition 2 in Idaho started in the backyard with just a few friends, and then that eventually grew to thousands of supporters. So while they are happy for themselves today, they're also happy for the tens of thousands of people they say they were fighting for.
All of those 62,000 people across the state, we won this fight, and we won it for them.
62,000 people who fell through the cracks of Idaho's Medicaid qualifications. It's who the founders of Reclaim Idaho, the group spearheading Idaho's Prop 2, have been working for since July 2017.
We couldn't have imagined this kind of resounding victory a year and a half later. 364,000 Idaho voters all said yes. The group took on the campaign grassroots style, traveling all around the state in 2 big green buses with their message: vote yes for Medicaid expansion.
Like, the people of Idaho came together, went out, did the work, and then delivered, and it happened.
Working with more than 2,000 volunteers every mile of the way.
Treated it like the entire statewide campaign depended on their own efforts.
Talking to thousands of residents, many who touched their hearts in more ways than one.
And at least once a day when I was knocking doors, I would talk to somebody who was choosing between keeping the heat on and getting their blood pressure medications, or buying groceries or getting an asthma inhaler.
While days were long, for co-founder Emily Strizich, one woman's story kept her motivated to keep going. Emily said she knocked on her door to learn she was choosing between selling her home or treating a terminal condition.
And she was looking at me, this stranger who was at her door, saying, "Is my life worth saving?"
Emily asked the woman how she could help.
And she said, "Just keep fighting, because the people who were elected to fight for me aren't."
Though the election process is almost finished, Reclaim Idaho says that they are far from done fighting. They say what comes next is holding local representatives accountable to their word and making sure that no one falls through the cracks of the qualifications for Medicaid, and so that everyone can have Medicaid in Idaho. Reporting live in North Idaho, Nikki Torres, KXLY 4 News.